Hey YouTube, Parks and Rec here again. Gonna do a quick VR for Todd Blessing as his 100 sub giveaway going on. Congratulations for hitting 100. It took me like a year, but good. I enjoy your presentation. Got a good spirit going on there. So what you wanted to know was about a road trip. Road trips just happen to be right up my alley, and I do have a bucket list road trip. I've got most of them out of the way, but and I'm at work here. We're not supposed to smoke, but here's the one I keep on my desk. A little Dagner poker. Let's pretend. And anyway, so my road trip is coast to coast on Highway 20. Highway 20 is the longest highway in America, and it goes from Newport, Oregon, which is the Pacific Ocean, to Boston Commons, which is the Atlantic Ocean area, and it's 3,200 and some odd miles. But there's only two ways to do this, and I've done about half of that road, I guess. Out here in the West, I travel Highway 20 a lot. Parts of it I travel, at least a couple times a month, and out here on the West Coast, the states are a whole lot bigger, and you can drive a long time trying just to get from one state line to the next. And Highway 20 is an excellent way to do that. On this end of it, there's lots of, just wilderness. There's lots of trees, lakes, waterfalls, deserts, lava beds, anything you want in the way of territory is Highway 20. There's a pretty good website. I'm not going to show you, but it's called the Mother Nature Network, and it's got a section on Highway 20. It's really pretty interesting. It's got a lot of scenery on it that I drive through all the time. And in fact, they're showing a picture of a section of it that my wife just did Thursday. So that would be it. So there's only two ways to do that. One is, of course, on a motorcycle. And the other is in a classic American convertible. Why a classic American convertible, do you ask? I'm glad you asked that, because I've thought about it. Now, the classic American convertible, nothing newer than 1976. And that's just arbitrary, no particular reason. You did mention the black Chevelle. My brother has one of those. I haven't yet talked him out of it, but he does live on Highway 20. So, classic American convertible. This excludes as well the Corvette, because people just don't, they're cool to have a Corvette, but people don't love Corvettes, I don't think. You look at a person with a Corvette, you think, they belong to a golf club or something, They're probably a lawyer. But you get like a Chevelle or a Grand Prix, even like a Bonneville, a good old Pontiac. Here we go. Let's just stick with Pontiac, shall we? I've had a lot of the old muscle Pontiacs, and they're just awesome cars. They go forever, and they hold the road, and you push that little lever, and it goes. Back in the days when gas was king, and you couldn't even begin to get me in an electric-powered one. Come on, that's just ridiculous. So either a motorcycle or a classic American convertible, possibly a classic truck, like something before my 76, like a mid-50s Chevy or Ford. but then you run into reliability issues. So, as far as music, my daughter has made me some awesome mixed tapes, but they're on CDs. But anyway, you know what I mean. Classic music, country music, truck driver music is real good for traveling, like East Texas radio station stuff. That's really good. But mostly, like on the motorcycle especially, we just, I've got motorcycles with music and I've got them without music. And there are, like when I was going through the reservation, I was playing powwow music because I love powwow music, and it seemed like the perfect place. But I got out in the middle of the desert and it just didn't feel right. So generally I just turn the noise off, listen to the motor, listen to wind. I learn a lot listening to the wind. And anyway, that's what I do. So congratulations on your subs. Find an interesting way to choose it, and hope you get the opportunity to make some of those travels. For my 100 sub giveaway, I actually had people suggest places for me to go in Oregon on my motorcycle, and I've gone to most of them so far. So make the trip, have fun. If I win, give it to somebody else. I got more tobacco than I'll ever smoke in my life. But just want to get on and support you. God bless. Parson Rick out.